If there's anything I love more than anything, it's being correct. I love being right and having my shit straight. It's great. It's wonderful. So if we're going to go to this part of the debate, well, let's listen really quick. That I will be respecting the identity of this person that honestly may or may not exist, because we don't know the identity of the... And my opponent hammered me on this point and said, no, they absolutely did exist. And I said, okay, she is a trans woman who does exist. I didn't want to get into the weeds of trying to defend that point. And so, alleged trans incident at upscale LA spa may have been staged. Well, it looks like my initial feelings of the trans person not existing at all was true. I can call them, can't I? So all of these fucking morons in the comment section who are roasting the shit out of me, telling me that I have absolutely no touch with reality, that I don't have my facts straight, that I don't know what I'm talking about, and all this other bullshit, it's funny that it turns out to all be fake. It's just fucking hysterical to me. And then in my first video, I talked about how the children were irrelevant, but nobody fucking paid attention to that shit. This is the most disingenuous comment section I've ever had to deal with in my entire fucking life. And I'm getting dislike bombed because they're name searching WeSpa like a motherfucker, looking as part of this fucking disinfo campaign. So they come across my video and I'm not immediately saying, it was a man. And this man was helicoptering his dick in front of a 9-year-old and slapping kids in the face with his butt cheeks or some shit like that. And because I didn't say any of that, and I was saying, this seems like a little iffy to me. This smells, just reeks of fucking lies. I'm getting dislike bombed because, they're mad that I'm not going along with the narrative that it's very possible that they made up. On June 24th, Instagram user Cuba Angel posted a video of herself angrily confronting a staff member at the WeSpa in Los Angeles, accusing them of letting a disrobed transgender person into the women's section of the business. There was increasing doubt among law enforcement and staff at the WeSpa whether there was ever a transgender person there to begin with. Anonymous sources within the LAPD tell The Blade that they have been unable to find any corroborating evidence that there was a transgender person present on that day. Similarly, a source at the spa told The Blade that there's no record of any of its usual transgender clients on its appointment guest list on the day in question. Treatment at the spa is by appointment only, and most of its transgender clients are well known to the staff. Several other factors cast doubt on the veracity of the claims in the video. Cuba Angel's Instagram account is almost exclusively Christian memes, which begs the question why she chose to go to a high-end spa well known for being LGBTQ friendly. And then on the website also, it says not for the modest. So despite all of this, even if it were true, it wouldn't change my defense of it, where if you were taking children to a high-end spa that was well known for being LGBTQ friendly, and on the website it says that it is not for the modest, that these two factors in together, if you take your children there, you are consenting for the child to see the nudity that you're taking them in there to see, and so if your kid sees a penis, that's on you as the parent and not on any trans woman at the spa living her best life. Period. End of story. That's just the way the world works. If you go outside, you are subject to whatever to the rules and regulations of whatever establishment you decide to go to. I have no idea why this person would go in there. It's funny to me because also another thing in the comments that they kept saying, I'm not going to go fucking sifting through 139 comments trying to look for it, but another thing that was said a couple of times was that he just went in there for attention. He was just trying to get a reaction. Well, somebody went into that spa looking for a reaction, and it looks like it was the woman behind the camera. That's what it looks like. It appears that is the direction that the facts are going in, which is just fucking hysterical to me. Another point that I want to cover also real quick, in my first video, I literally opened with the children are irrelevant, that none of these people actually give a fuck about any of the kids, and this is only and exclusively about the identities of trans people, and it has to do with the validity of trans people, and that's it. And it had nothing to do with the kids, not even a little bit. None of you fucking morons listen to it. I say you morons, I mean these fucking dipshits disliking and in the comments roasting me about this shit. That is who I'm talking about, but they didn't listen to that part. So it's just so clear. It's so stupid that we've had to now discourse about this incident that turned out to not be true, or is at least looking that direction. And this is like, I don't understand why we have to keep doing this, where the TERFs and the conservatives want this trans boogeyman that is pretending to be a woman in order to go into female spaces, which is really interesting to me, right? Because the only people that I ever see doing that is people like Steven fucking Crowder. So they're saying that they're lying in order to gain access to women's spaces, and then they're saying this, but we don't see it happen. And the only time we ever actually see it happen, like on camera, is because people like Steven Crowder are doing that. We'll go back to the screen really quick. It also remains a possibility that there was a person unknown to the WeSpa. It also remains a possibility that there was a person unknown to the WeSpa staff who pretended to be transgender to create an inciting incident. In 2015, anti-transgender activists in Washington state deliberately encouraged men to enter women's facilities. One cisgender man entered a swimming pool changing area wearing only board shorts, claiming that he had a right to be there. He was removed from the premises without charges being filed. So it's fucking hysterical to me. This right here, fucking Steven Crowder did this, and the WeSpa has been the target of this type of thing because they are friendly to transgender people. I think that says that in here. WeSpa has been targeted for catering to transgender people. Once in January of 2020, I say January, I'm not sure what month, but it was in 2020 that that WeSpa was getting dislike bond. They were getting 1-star reviewed, literally copied and pasted over and over again on their little website, and then women making videos talking about how there are men naked in the hot tubs with 8-year-olds or some weird shit like that. So when I made the claim that this was weaponizing anti-pedo hysteria to demonize trans people, and it was just, and it smells like lies to me. It looks like it's heading that way. Like I'm just going to be correct, and there is nothing I love more than being right. I love it. So